To get notified of all new videos when they drop, and to help support the channel, smash that sub button and click the bell icon. Hello everyone, this is a quest guide for Pieces of Hate. To be able to complete this quest, you're going to need the items listed on screen now. This quest will take you around 40 minutes to complete, and you can find the timestamps for all the major parts of this quest in the description box below. When you're ready to start the quest, try to go inside your house portal and you will get a letter from Posty Pete. Then head to Remington. When you arrive at Remington, you have to talk to the customs officer and then ask him to talk about Pieces of Hate. Then you are going to confess to a crime and he will send you to jail. When you arrive in your cell, immediately start talking to Bill Teach and then go through the dialogue. And then talk to Two-Eyed Eric. Ask him if he can give you a hand, and then he will give you an item. Then, use that item on your bed and you'll get a cloth. Now head outside, use the hook on the cloth, and you will make a fishing device. There's a fishing spot next to the docks. Investigate the fishing spot and use that on the spot, and you will get a monkfish. Once you have this item, head over to the rock outside of your jail cell and talk to the bird. Spam through the chat options. Go back inside your cell and use the monkfish on the door, and the bird will fly through and all of the guards will leave. Now you can use your hook on the door to open it up. Now you're going to push the barrels against the wall to block the door so the guards can't come back inside. From this point, head back over to Bill's cell and use the hook on the door to open it up. And then the hook will be taken by a rat. Investigate the crates next to you to get a box. And then search the desk to get another set of items. Use the stick on the box. And then use the cheese sandwich on the box. Now you have a trap. Head over to Bill's room and then use the trap on the rat hole. You will start a dialogue with the rat. I went through all of the chat options when I did this quest, but the correct options for this dialogue are 3, 4, 2, and then 4. When you've done this correctly, you'll get keys in your inventory. Once you have the keys, unlock the door next to Bill Teach's room. When you regain control of your character, go through the dialogue and then start talking to Madam next to the door to the second floor. From this point, you're going to try to open up the door. You will get hurt. Then you're going to talk to Madam again. She will tell you that you need to find a way to get the password to the door. You're going to talk to Jimmy the Parrot. You'll go through this dialogue box. Well, he will basically tell you that he will do the password for you next time you open up the door. When the door opens, investigate the poster on the wall. And then search the lockers next to the desk to get the outfit. Equip the customs outfit and then go upstairs. When you're up here, search the lockers until you get a bottle of rum. When you have the rum, use your pineapple on the water on the floor, and then use the rat on the pineapple. Now use the pineapple on the door nearest to you. Go inside the room and then search the bed for a set of keys. When you have these keys, open up the door. When you get into the room, use your rum on the strange egg next to you. And then when you get the option, say, I am a god of hellfire. Now make your way upstairs. When you go upstairs, you get into this little cutscene. You can skip through this chat. When you regain control of your character, everybody will be running out. Run all the way out to the docks and then dive off the platform. When you land on the beach, you can go through any of these chat options. And when you get the chance, say yes to teleporting to Mostly Harmless. When you arrive at Mostly Harmless, head to the bank first, get out the items that you need, and then go to the building that's blue on your map. When you get to this building, you're going to click on the chair in the corner, and then you will ask to be given the long drop. When you're down here, spam through the chat. When you get to the first chat options, you can interrupt or you can let them continue. When you get to the second set of chat options, you're going to use kind interrogation, and then maybe we can come to an arrangement. Spam through the chat, and then you will get the zombie head inside your inventory. When you regain control of your character, you're going to need to head over to Varrock, and then you're going to go to Gertrude's house. When you get here, talk to Gertrude and ask for a pet for your zombie head. Go through the chat options, and then go south and talk to one of her kids. I'm not sure if you need to talk to every single kid. I talked to the first child, and she told me that it was at the lumberyard, but the second child is inside this room right here, and then the last two children are in Varrock Center. Once you talk to the children, then head over to the lumberyard, and then you are going to be searching a crate that is shaking. When you find the right box, you'll see the rat inside of it. Go through the chat options. As long as you have the leather and the gold bar, the whole entire thing should play out to where you get the rat and it goes inside the bucket with your zombie head. Next, head over to Karamja and go to the blue square that's marked on your map. When you get here, keep walking around until you get a dialogue box that pops up. When you get one, go through the chat option, say to put her down, and then talk to her. Go through all of the chat dialogue, and you will end up giving all of your drinks to the zombie head before watching the sunset. From this point, you need to head back over to Mostly Harmless and equip yourself with some weapon and food. Then head over to the secret hideout and use the long drop to get down into the basement. When you get down here, you can just spam through all of the dialogue. When the dialogue is done, go back outside, and then there will be another blue square marked on your map. Head that way, and then use the boat. When you gain control of your character, finish the dialogue, and then go down the door that's next to you. And then it's time for the mini-boss of this quest. This boss is not really any different from the other one. Simply kill all 4 tentacles, and then the main boss will spawn. There's only really one thing that you need to watch out for this. You're going to want to stand in melee distance for most of this battle. If you are fairly high level, this is going to be a cakewalk for you. Watch out for this purple spray. It'll push you back and do a fair amount of damage. There will be ads that will be spawning periodically, but you can ignore them for the entire fight. There's another attack that you have to watch out for, which is this orange spray. Just walk out of the way of that and you'll be all set. The battle is really easy. After you finish the cutscene, head over to the southwest corner and start attacking the zombies before firing the cannon to kill the submarine. Then head over to the eastern corner and do the exact same thing. From here, head north to the main gate, kill the ads that are here, and when everything is dead, repair the barricade. The final step is to go up the wall and kill the zombie captains and then help the pirate get to his feet. Now it's time for Wave 2. Wave 2 has a few more things that you have to take care of. The wall and the main gate stay exactly the same. Still kill all the ads and repair the barricades. The new thing that you're going to have to do is go over to the shore and kill the zombie captains. You can kill only the zombie captains. I don't think it really matters to kill the zombies, but then you're going to have to destroy the 3 bridges by clicking on them. After that, you're going to head over to the docks. You have to kill the zombie captains before you can repair the cannons, and then when you repair the cannons, you are going to fire them at the boats again. When you're done with both sides of the docks, then you're going to head over to this field. You have to kill the zombie captain and then destroy the cannon. Then you're going to head over to the top corner, and you are going to kill the zombie captains, and then you're going to destroy the boat. If you can't do everything all in one go, just go back to the things that are popping up on the left-hand side, and that should finish this part of the quest. When you're done, you'll get into a little cutscene. If you're like me and you were in combat when you finished the waves, then you might glitch out. Use your ecto file and then head over to Braindeath Island. When you arrive on the island, you're going to go up the path and then down the staircase. Walk along the rocks until you find the second set of stairs and then go upstairs. When you're here, talk to Davy. And then go out the doorway, around the path, and listen through the window. You can spam through all of this chat. Once all the talking is done, head back over to Davy and talk to him again. And he will give you a disguise. You're going to need to go outside into an open area and click on the disguise to get back inside the barrel chest. Now head over to the middle area. Talk to the captain outside. Tell him that he needs to go get some witchwood. It'll cut away. Now head upstairs. Talk to this guy. Get a set of options. You can exit out of them and go back downstairs and talk to the captain again. Talk to the captain again, and this time you're going to say that Migor wants to see him now. You can spam through the chat, and you'll end up getting the password to be able to get into the main area. When you get there, use the password on this guard, he'll move out of the way, and then you're going to go to the second floor of this building. Go up the ladder, and then head all the way to the top corner. Use the leg on the pressure barrel, and then pull the lever. Before you leave, pick up some barrels of rum, and then go back down the ladder. Finally, go back outside and get out of the disguise. From here, you're going to walk over to the west side and talk to 66% Luke. Go through the chat options, and then you'll be allowed to go to the gate north of him. When you arrive in this area, head all the way up the mountain, and then investigate the rock. Spam through the dialogue with the bird. He will take the barrels of rum from you, and he's going to use that to bomb the entrance to the dungeon south of you. When you gain control of the bird, all you have to do is fly him over to the dungeon entrance, and then use the bomb icon. Make sure you're pointed north because these controls don't update depending on your camera angle. Once you got that, it's pretty straightforward. All you need to do is bomb the door 3 times to be able to progress in the story. After a ridiculously long cutscene, you're going to be back here, talk to Migor, and then you are going to be able to go on to the next part of the quest. At this point, you are probably going to want to bank for more food and or potions, so do so, then head back over to Mossly Harmless and use the rowboat. When the cutscene is done, grab a diving suit from the crate and then dive off the boat. I sped through this next part. Just simply keep going in a straight line until you get to the end of this path. There's not too much for you to do. When you get to this door, you're going to get into a little dialogue, and then the final boss will start. Now I'll explain the mechanics to this battle. You're going to DPS the boss down to 0 health, and then he will be unattackable. You're going to need to click on one of these archways to progress in the battle. There's another mechanic that the boss has where a hand will come out of the center of the floor. This hand will smack the floor in front of it. You can avoid this by moving out of the way. If you don't move, you can take up to 6,000 health. The boss has an insanity mechanic which will start doing a bunch of really crazy things on your screen. You can clear this by drinking the rum that's around the room. Don't drink more than 5 of these or you'll take 90% of your health as damage. You shouldn't need to anyways. You'll get a little message that says that you've disrupted his mechanic. The boss can also periodically stun you. You can avoid this by casting Freedom when he is stunning you, if it's not on cooldown. If he does stun you, the only thing that you got to worry about is the hand in the center. That's the only way that you can really die from that mechanic. Everything else is pretty much straightforward. Just keep drinking the rum to cure the insanity, and then DPS him down to 0, and then use the archway to progress the battle. You're going to have to do this a total of 4 times. When you DPS him down the 4th time, the battle will be over, and then you'll be able to finish the quest by going back to the hideout. Talk to the people in the hideout, and then you'll get your quest rewards. There are additional rewards after that you are going to have to collect by going all the way back to that boss room again, which I will show you on screen now. When you go all the way back to the rowboat and use the diving suit again, you'll get back to this room, and there are 4 murals on the wall. You can investigate all of them, and then you will get experience for doing so. That's it for this one. If it helped you, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, Taki out.